You mentioned that you had a problem with Cheney.
Cheney. His name's Cheney.
Cheney, with the war. We say Cheney up in New York. You're a Philly.
His name is Cheney.
Okay. But anyway, Chris, you said
Look
you
it
had...
up. Call him up. Look it up. Go ask somebody in Wyoming, what's his name? His name's Cheney. I had Liz on one time, and I said, your name is Cheney. And she called me up later and said, you're right. My mom said you're right.
But you said you had a problem about going to the war. You knew he knew it was wrong. There is a great film, and you've talked about a bunch of films here. It sounds like the only thing you and Kathleen do outside Hardball is watch The Godfather and other great films. It's Fog of War about Robert McNamara. Have you seen it?
Yeah.
It's basically these really great interviews of him really opening up, and he talks about how he basically knew he was lying to the American people about Vietnam, and it makes your blood boil as you watch this. What was as you were doing research for the book, what was Bobby's interaction with Robert that you found really interesting?
Well, Bobby, he was the first big-name Democrat to turn against the war in February of '66. And he had been, like everybody, a hawk. And Johnson had done the build-up in '65. Johnson saw Saigon falling in '65 and put in 500,000 troops. Remember, at Holy Cross, we had a professor who said, yeah, they could win the war if they put 500,000 troops in. He was against the war. And I think Bobby said, I don't care how much you put 500,000 in, you know you're not going to win. You know 600 isn't going to win. It's just not going to happen. And then after Tet, it was clear to just about everybody. But most of the country was still hawkish, was still for the war. Bobby, I think unlike most politicians, and I said he was a person who learned, said, I'm as responsible as anybody. Mm-hmm. He came out and said, yeah, I supported the war, and I was wrong. It's not going to win. Cronkite, it's in the book. Cronkite, after he gave his great speech about coming back from his war experience, coming over there after the Tet, and he said, we're not going to win this war. It's a stalemate. It's going to end as a stalemate. Let's stop kidding ourselves with silver linings. Well, he went to Bobby and asked him to run. And he didn't want that out publicly. And I don't think Doug Brinkley has it in his book. I'm sure he doesn't, but Mankiewicz was there. And he said he asked him to run. So I think Bobby just could see what was happening.